Hello everyone, my name is Chip, and as I'm sure we're all aware, Prismatic Ending's pretty good. Why aren't we running it? Why, so we can run Gaddock Teeg. Yes, Gaddock Teeg in the sideboard of a white-green taxes deck is pretty fun, especially when you see a control player tapping 2 lands, one of them being a plains, and realizing, oh, I can't cast this. There's nothing more fun than that delay. Now, unfortunately, the original intro for this video is long gone, so this is all you're getting. Here's the deck list on screen. I'll put the deck list down in the description. And let's get on with some gameplay. Alright, round 1, we have won the die roll. Yeah, I'm going to keep this hand. We're going to go Temple Garden. We will pay 2 life. We'll run out Giver of Runes, pass the turn there. Spikefield Cave. Okay, go to our turn. So this could be Charbelcher. Let's play Tectonic Edge. Run out the Stoneforge Mystic. If it is Charbelcher, we cannot gain enough life with Batterskull, so it is just Kaldra here. And we'll just pass the turn there. Emiria, Shattered Sky. Yep. Oh, they might be going for it. Desperate Ritual. Blood Moon. Oh, okay. Blood Moon hurts a bit. We're a multicolored taxes deck. Okay, we have answers. That's one of them. All right. Play the plains. Stoneforge Mystic. Put the Kaldra into play. Interesting. No land Blood Moon. That's certainly a choice. Oh, we'll swing in for 5. They take it down to 12 to run out Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. The Blood Moon stops them taking damage from their lands as well. This is interesting. So they play the land and they're passing. Well, Aether Vial ticking up. Sword of Fire and Ice is cool. Let's play Tectonic Edge. Let's activate Stoneforge. Sword of Fire and Ice. Target the gem. Go to combat, swing in for 7, that hits, hit them for 2, down to 3. All right, another Esper Sentinel. Well, let's activate the Aether Vial, put an Esper Sentinel into play, pass the turn there. Opponent plays Valakut Awakening, we get to draw a card. Another Stoneforge, okay. So we can Batterskull as well next turn. Goes to their turn. Manamorphose, are you paying the 1? They did not. We draw a Ghost Quarter, that's good. And they scoop it up there. All right, didn't even need the Ghost Quarter. Had the Blood Moon, so we were kind of stuck anyway. Well, Night of Autumn's in. I'd say Gaddock Teeg's in is pretty good. Most likely Charbelcher, so I don't think anything else is helping. It's colorless. So let's cut the Esper Sentinels and the Brutal Cathars. No, trim some Solitudes. Run it back like that. Oof. Okay, this is not an ideal hand, but we do have double Ghost Quarter and maybe they're running 1 basic land? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep. All right, they play a land and they pass to us. Well, Windswept Heath, crack it, plains, Aether Vial, go. Another tapped land, okay. Aether Vial ticking up to 1. Batterskull, okay. Let's play Ghost Quarter, stop in their draw step and pass. Let's go after the red source. Yep, Spikefield Hazard goes away. No basics to find, okay. Emiria, tapped. Pass to us. I will tick up the Aether Vial. Brutal Cathar. Okay. Now let's play another Ghost Quarter and pass. Opponent's draw step. Let's hit the green land. All right. Still no land. They play another Emiria. Tapped. Aether Vial ticking up. Stoneforge 2. Okay. So plains, Stoneforge Mystic, Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Another tap land from our opponent. In their end step, because they haven't cast a spell, put Brutal Cathar into play. Brutal Cathar will flip. Aether Vial will stay on 3. Giver of Runes as well. I think it's Tech Edge, Giver of Runes, Stoneforge Mystic, Kaldra into play. Go to combat. Swing in for 8. They take it down to 12. Pass the turn there. They go down to 9. Do they have the win this turn? Pyretic Ritual, it's very possible. Into Desperate Ritual, into another Pyretic Ritual. That's the Charbelcher, and that's the game. Okay, they got us. All right, do we want Sentinels? The extra tax might be helpful. Yeah, we'll get them over the Solitudes and I guess the Brutal Cathars. Run it back like that. Won the die roll. Let's go first. Ooh, no basics. We have the Aether Vial. We have the Night of Autumn as well. And the Skyclave. I'll keep. Let's go Horizon Canopy. Lose a life. Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Opponent plays an Emiria, passes to us, Aether Vial ticking up, would love a Flickerwisp. Kaldra, ugh. Let's play Ghost Quarter, stop on their draw and pass. All right, they still don't have a basic mountain. Another Emiria, tapped, go to our turn, Aether Vial ticking up. Tech Edge, okay. Let's just play Tech Edge and pass. Turn Timber, down to 17. Manamorphose, oh no. Strike it rich, okay. Strike it rich, sure. And now they're passing. That could have been a lot worse. Aether Vial, ticking up. I like that. Horizon Canopy, Aether Vial, Night of Autumn. Night of Autumn, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Let's take out a treasure token. Run out the Gaddock Teeg, pass the turn there. Play a land tapped. Recross the paths. Okay. So they get to order their deck however they want. Fury, they can put Fury on top. Ugh. Okay. We're still in trouble then. We've got an Esper Sentinel. We'll put it on the bottom. All right. They pass to us. Aether Vial staying on 3. Plains. Does that help? I'm not sure it does. Let's play it. We can't really run out the sword because we want a Tech Edge if they do it wrong. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 4. They take it. I'm going to crack a Horizon Canopy to draw. Another Plains. Okay. Oh, pass the turn there. That's the Fury. They didn't even play the land first, so our Tech Edge does nothing. Yep, they're wiping our board. Oh, and then they're flashing back Strike it Rich. I see. Okay, go to our turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. Windswept Heath is not helpful. Let's crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. Giver of Runes is also not helpful. Let's play Plains, run out Giver of Runes, pass the turn, and probably lose. Just flashing back Strike it Rich. Okay, they don't want to play another land because of the Tech Edge. Awesome. Aether Vial staying on 3. Oh my goodness. Okay. Chances of us losing is impossibly high. I don't see us winning, to be honest. Just go to combat, swing in for 1, pass the turn. Desperate Ritual, I guess this is the turn. Iron Crag Feet. They can only cast 1 more spell. So it's the Charbelcher then, and they've got the mana to activate it. Damn, that was an unfortunate series of draws. Yep. There we go. Bye-bye. We never saw Thalia. We never saw Flickerwisp. Tech Edge did nothing because they can play around it with treasures. We blew up a treasure. We had a Gaddock Teeg, and they were able to just play around all of it. Rough. All right. Round 2. Yeah, we're going to keep this one. Opponent plays the Windswept Heath, cracks it immediately. Breeding Pool, into an Arboreal Grazer. Okay, into a Steam Vents. Passes to us. Let's go Plains and Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Flooded Strand from our opponent. They crack it. Rorgrim Triome tapped. Renin 6. Okay, so guessing this is some sort of Omnath deck then. They're getting back their land and they pass it there. Let's go Horizon Canopy, run out Stoneforge, let's get the Kaldra, pass the turn there. Opponent casts a Dryad of the Elysian Groves, gets back their Windswept Heath, plays their Flooded Strand and their Windswept Heath. It's a lot of ramp. Passes to us. Let's play our own Windswept Heath, crack it, sells a Plains, run out an Esper Sentinel. We're activating our Stoneforge and they're cracking a Flooded Strand in response. What does that mean? Temple Garden tapped. Okay. Kaldra comes into play. Go to combat. Let's just hit them. They've got enough lands. I don't think Renin 6 is much of a worry right now. Hit them down to 10. Pass the turn there. Scapeshift is probably what it is actually. Gets back the Flooded Strand. Yep. Scapeshift. Are you letting us draw? They are not, and we lose. Okay. Well, you know what's good against Scapeshift? Gaddock Teeg. Night of Autumn. I think that's it. I think we're cutting Thalia here. Down to 3. Down. We'll cut. Yeah. We'll go 1 Vial, 1 Thalia. Run it back like that, I guess. Oh, no. We actually want the Vial so we can... No, we want the Vial so we can Flickerwisp Night of Autumn and instant speed. So what don't we want then? What's not helping? Timeless Dragon, Esper Sentinel, Sword of Fire and Ice. On the die roll, let's play first. Yeah, I guess we can keep this one. Tectonic Edge into Aether Vial, pass the turn. Forest for our opponent. Into the Grazer. Rorgrim Triome. Okay, passes to us. Aether Vial, ticking up. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Aether Vial in an Esper Sentinel, pass the turn there. Windswept Heath. They crack it. A Breeding Pool, untapped. Teferi Time Raveler, letting us draw. There's the Teeg. Okay. Bouncing the Aether Vial. Sure. Let's go Ghost Quarter, Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Opponent's ticking up the Teferi. Yep. Renin 6. Are you paying the 1? They are. Yep. Destroys our Esper Sentinel. Plays a Misty Rainforest. Cracks it. Sure. Temple Garden into an Arboreal Grazer. Flooded Strand tapped. In the end step, let's take the Triome, go to our turn, Aether Vial ticking up, Flickerwisp, not much help. Let's play Tech Edge, let's take the Breeding Pool, pass the turn there. Renin 6 gets back the Breeding Pool, they play it tapped, Teferi ticking up, pass to us, Aether Vial ticking up to 2. Giver of Runes isn't the worst, I guess. Run that out, pass the turn, cracking the Flooded Strand, getting a Steam Vents. Okay, cycling the Triome, ticking up the Teferi, ticking up the Renin 6, Expressive Iteration, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, gets exiled, they're going to cast it this turn. Yep, that's Dryad, Rorgrim Triome, and they're passing Aether Vial, yes. Gaddock Teeg in, go to our turn, Giver of Runes can protect the Gaddock Teeg, Aether Vial ticking up to 3. Okay, so let's Solitude, ditching a Brutal Cathar. Let's Solitude the Dryad. Okay, that worked. Aether Vial. Flickerwisp, target the Solitude, pass the turn there. Solitude comes back, takes out an Arboreal Grazer, pass it there. Yep, Kills our Flickerwisp. Unless it hits the Gaddock Teeg, we don't care. Expressive Iteration. Flooded Strand gets exiled. Ticking up the Teferi. Okay. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Okay. Untapped white source, please, off the top. Aether Vial staying on 3. Eesh. Okay. Well, let's Aether Vial, Skyclave Apparition, take out the Dryad. Go to combat, attack Teferi with both. Yep, they're blocking the Gaddock Teeg. Pass the turn there. We just want to protect the Gaddock Teeg from more than one color, and the faster we can get a Teferi off, the better. Renin 6 getting back a land. Opponent cycling the land. Teferi ticking up. Sacred Foundry. Oh, they're getting close to having enough mountains to just Valakut naturally. Alright, they're passing to us. Aether Vial, staying on 3. That's a white source. Skyclave Apparition. Target the Arboreal Grazer. Goes away. Go to combat. Attack Teferi. Attack them. Attack them. That worked. Aether Vial. Yes. Skyclave. Take out the Renin 6. Pass the turn there. Hey! Alright, Gaddock Teeg got us that one. Okay. I think Sword of Fire and Ice to protect Gaddock Teeg might be essential. I'll go down an Esper Sentinel for that. I'm going to bring back in some Thalias as well over the Esper Sentinels. Is there anything else I want to take out for another Thalia? I don't think so. I think 3 Thalia is good. Slows them down a turn. Opponent with the 61 card special. And this is probably not a keepable hand, unfortunately. Let's keep. Let's throw away a Vial because I never want to draw another one. Windswept Heath from our opponent and they pass. Night of Autumn, okay. Plains, Aether Vial, pass. Crack the Windswept Heath. Themselves a Triome. Misty Rainforest. They crack it. Breeding Pool, untapped. That's the Renin 6. Gets back the Misty Rainforest. Passing to us. Land, please. Please land. Hey, Plains. And we could go for a second Aether Vial, but I think we should just hardcast a Stoneforge here. Get ourselves the Kaldra. Batterskull. Get the Kaldra with the first one. Get the Batterskull with the second. Pass the turn there. Alright, Renin 6 ticks up, gets back the land. They play a land. They crack it. Temple Garden, untapped. Into Teferi, cool. Yep, has to bounce the Stoneforge. Go to our turn. Aether Vial, ticking up. Tectonic Edge. Let's play Tectonic Edge. Let's run out Vial. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get the Batterskull. Pass the turn there. That's the Dryad. Okay, we can deal with that next turn. Renin 6, getting a land. Teferi ticking up. Opponent plays 2 lands. Prismatic Ending on my Stoneforge. Okay. Well, Aether Vial. Yes. Stoneforge. Okay. Yes. Get my Sword of Fire and Ice. Go to my turn. I will tick up both Aether Vials. Another Night of Autumn. Okay. Activate Stoneforge. Put Kaldra into play. Kaldra will attack Teferi Time Raveler. That works. And then I'm going to pass. Opponent's just casting a Valky, God of Lies. Okay, here's my hand, opponent. What are you taking? Taking a Night of Autumn. Plays a land, plays a land. Good choice. Right. Sure, it becomes a copy of that, but it does an ETB. They're cracking the Windswept Heath, getting a Ketria Triome, and now they tick up the Ren. Okay, well, that's what I was waiting for. Would love to draw a white card here, to be honest. Well, in the end step, Aether Vial, yes. Night of Autumn, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Bye-bye Dryad. Go to our turn. Do we tick up the Aether Vial now? We'll tick the first one up to 2. I'm going to keep the other one on 3. All right, Stoneforge, that's good. So let's go to combat. Attack Renin 6. Attack them. All right, they're blocking. Get a Night of Autumn back. Yeah, pretty happy just passing the turn there. Now, there is a world where we can lose, but I'm not sure if they have all the tools right now. Renin 6 on my Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, another Renin 6 on my Stoneforge Mystic. I will activate it, put a Batterskull into play. Opponent plays a Windswept Heath. Going for the naked Scapeshift. Okay, I'm representing 9 points of life gain. Not sacking all their lands, just the non-mountains. All right, 2 Valakuts, 6 triggers. Right, well that's not enough, even without the life gain. Hits the Batterskull. Okay, hits the Batterskull. Okay, the rest are coming at us. Then 8, then 2 triggers at the Batterskull, because then they think, what, maybe fetch land gets us? So I can put 4, that's 9 power, and then the sword will get them, I think. So, okay, you got rid of my germ token, opponent. To activate Aether Vial, Stoneforge Mystic into play. No searching. Activate Aether Vial. Night of Autumn into play. 2+1/+1 counters, please. Oh, I might have just punted that, actually. I need an extra land off the top. Land or white card, I guess. It's a land. Let's play the Ghost Quarter. Activate Stoneforge Mystic. And opponent scoops it up. There we go. Okay. Whew. Oh, dear. That was good. That was good. All right, round 3, lost the die roll. Gonna mulligan. This hand's better. Gonna keep. Thalia can go away. Spire Bluff Canal to a Dragon's Rage Channeler. They're just passing there. All right, another Solitude's nice. Let's go Plains into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Thought Scour, very nice. Spire Bluff Canal. Ugh, Lightning Bolt for the Giver. Yep, okay. Stoneforge probably ain't gonna survive this one. They put a card on top. Oh, it's never good. Never good. Swing in for 1, we shall take it. Down to 19, go to our turn. Back up Stoneforge though. Windswept Heath, crack it. Get it Plains. Stoneforge. Okay, yep, this one will get the Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Unholy Heat takes out our Stoneforge. And it casts Serum Visions. Should give them their 4 creature types. I think that's fine though. They can have a 3/3. And they play an island. Swing in for 3. Down to 15, go to our turn. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get Sword of Fire and Ice here. Pass the turn. Expressive Iteration. Play a Polluted Delta. And they swing in for 3. Okay, well, we'll take it. Go to our turn. Aether Vial. Well, we got to activate Stoneforge here. Let's put Kaldra into play. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. They take it down to 15. Pass the turn. We have Solitude in case they get an Archmage's Charm. They get a Steam Vents tapped. Engineered Explosives. X equals 2. Okay. Pops it immediately. Just doesn't want the sword coming down. Okay. I'm all for it. They swing in for 3. We will take it down to 9. Go to our turn. Temple Garden. Yeah, Temple Garden. I will pay 2 life. Throw out the Skyclave. Take out the Dragon's Rage. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. They take it down to 9. Pass the turn. Expressive Iteration. Spell Snare. Yep. Another Expressive Iteration. Perhaps Sword would have been better there. We'd go down to 4. We wouldn't die to 2 bolts because we got the Solitudes. But then we'd be nowhere. Doesn't matter. We won anyway. All right. Good to know. Well, against this list, Burrenton Forge-Tender and Drannith Magistrate seem good. Not Drannith Magistrate, what am I doing? Burrenton Forge-Tender and Sanctifier en-Vec seem good. Does Knight of Autumn do anything? I don't think so. Does Gaddock Teeg do anything? I don't think so. So I think that's it. Goodness, what do we cut? Timeless Dragon can go away. Let's cut a Thalia. I don't think we need Sword of Fire and Ice. We've got the Burrentons for that. I'll trim a Giver of Runes, 1 Esper Sentinel, and 1 Skyclave Apparition. Run it back like that. Skyclave can't hit the Murktide Regent, whereas Brutal Cathar can. Although that didn't feel like the cleanest sideboarding. I need to come up with a plan for this Murktide list. Ooh, they could have Blood Moon as well. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe Knights for the Blood Moon. Oh, we got Plains. Just gonna remember to fetch them. Hey, there's a Plains. Yeah, hand's all right. Keep Mishra's Bauble, crack it, looking at our top card. Mishra's Bauble, crack it, looking at their top card. They're deciding whether they want to fetch or not. Spire Bluff Canal, and passing. Okay, what do we draw? Oh, Thought Scouring before they draw. Okay, we hit another land. Oh, they Thought Scoured us. They didn't want us to have the Solitude. Okay, well, Windswept Heath, let's crack it. Get a Plains, and then I'll pass. Mishra's Bauble, Misty Rainforest. There's probably a counterspell that we're just going to run a Thalia out into. Probably. Skyclave as well. Let's play Windswept Heath, let's crack it. Get our last Plains, run out the Thalia. Opponent sacks a Mishra's Bauble, cracks the Misty Rainforest. Surely it's counterspell. Steam Vents, untapped. No, okay. All right, Lightning Bolt, not bad. Pass the turn there. Island from our opponent. Thought Scours themselves. I'll do the Murktide. Please do a Murktide. Hey! Oh, it's a 7/7. They're so happy. It's a 7/7. Plains. Brutal Cathar. Thank you. Pass the turn there. God, Brutal Cathar feels so good when they just played a Murktide. Unholy Heat on the Brutal Cathar. Yep. So now it's a 3/3. And they're dashing in a Ragavan. Okay. Swings in for 2. I'll just take the Ragavan hit. It's my Aether Vial. Do you want it? They play a Steam Vents tapped. And I guess they don't. Ragavan goes away. Go to my turn. Thalia. Let's play Horizon Canopy, run out Thalia. Pass the turn there. A Dragon's Rage Channeler into a Lightning Bolt for my Thalia. Okay. To a Breeding Pool, untapped, dashed Ragavan. They swing in for 5. We're going to take it. Unfortunately, this will give them the treasure. They can hold up Counterspell. Ooh, Batterskull's gone. Oh dear. All right, well, Ragavan goes away. Go to my turn. Oh, Sanctifier. Okay. I feel a bit better about that now. Yeah, let's Skyclave. Let's take out the Dragon's Rage. All right, let's play Windswept Heath. Let's crack it. Temple Garden. Do you wish to pay 2 life? Sure do. Sanctifier. All right, and the Murktide goes up a lot. Didn't think of that. It's now 6/6. We're on 1. Do they have the Bolt? They got a Ragavan. They don't have the Bolt. Okay, so this Solitude's going to have to put in there. They had 1 card in hand. I could have just Solitude the Murktide. Pay attention, Chip. Okay, Thought Scours themselves. Another Murktide's going to do it. Scoop it up. Yeah, that was dumb. They didn't have the card in hand. We just cast Solitude, win the game. All right, that was dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Let's not make that mistake again. All right, we've won the die roll. Let's play first. Mulligan, it doesn't do anything. Yep, we're going to keep this one. Let's put away the Wisp. Windswept Heath. Crack it. Plains. Let's just go Burrenton first. Pass the turn. Plays a Mishra's Bauble. Cracks it. Looks at our top card. Spire Bluff Canal. Serum Visions. Let's go to our turn. Temple Garden. Let's play it. Pay 2 life. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's go get that Kaldra. Go to combat. Swing in for 1. Take it down to 19. Pass the turn there. All right, they play a second red source. So now they're going to bolt the Stoneforge. I'll let that go. I think they wanted me to sack my Burrenton to protect the Stoneforge, but this draws a bolt out of their hand, whereas they could just double bolt it. Now they can't, because it's dead. Nice big long pause for them there. They were surprised. They're passing to us. Thalia, Horizon Canopy. Let's run out and give Runes. This should draw out another bolt. Thalia, Spell Snare. Okay, it's fine by me. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 1. Take it down to 18. Pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration. Dig in for lands. They do hit a Steam Vents, so they bring into play untapped. Lightning Bolt the Giver of Runes. Okay. Passes to us. Let's run out another copy of Giver of Runes. Go to combat. Swing in for 1. Take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Bolt for the Giver of Runes. Yep. They're still working. Ragavan. Okay. Sure. They swing in. We'll take it. Down to 14. Brutal Cathar that they can't cast. That's good. Misty Rainforest. They crack it. Get an island. Serum Visions. They put a card on top as well. All right. Forest isn't a huge help. Let's play it. Crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. All right. I guess we'll just pass it there then. Scalding Tarn, big old Murktide, just a normal cast Ragavan, passes the turn. Let's try for a Brutal Cathar. No counterspell, please. All right, that resolves. Let's take out the Murktide. It's the end of that threat. Let's go Horizon Canopy pass. Thought Scours themselves. Is there a second Murktide coming? There was one on top, so good it's gone. Pass it there. Hopefully they do nothing and pass. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. Bounces my Loyal Cathar. Okay, Mishra's Baubles, just passing the turn there. Let's go to our turn, another Horizon Canopy. Yeah, let's just play Ghost Quarter, attempt to cast a Brutal Cathar. Take out the Murktide again. Do we hit Jace? Not yet, I don't think. We've got the Kaldra in hand. We're an extra land drop away from casting Kaldra. We can wait past the turn there. Although this Jace will start getting them advantage. All right, Mishra's Bauble goes off. They're zeroing the Jace. Can basically sculpt their hand. That's why he's called the Mind Sculptor. They play a land. If they don't cast a spell, the Brutal Cathar flips. They are casting an engineered explosives with 3 colors. Yep, that's going to destroy the Brutal Cathar for good. Sure, that happens. They get back their Murktide. I think they've decided that this Murktide is their avenue to victory. Well, we'll just pass the turn there. That is a land. Let's play it and pass. Crack the Misty Rainforest, get a Steam Vents tapped, brainstorming with Jace. I think they're digging for a counterspell here, which we haven't seen any so far, except for the spell snares. Surely they would have kept counterspelling though. Swings in for 3, we'll take the punch. Down to 11, Dragon's Rage Channeler. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, let's crack the Windswept Heath. Get a Temple Garden tapped. So we're going to lose 2 life down to 8 to play the Kaldra. So the Kaldra is not going to win us this game. So we have to crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. Another land. Okay, another land. That's just unlucky. Let's crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. Flickerwisp's not exactly helpful here. It's a flying blocker, I guess. Maybe that's enough. Cast Flickerwisp. Target our planes, pass it there, and it cracks the Scalding Tarn. It's a breeding pool, tapped. Oh, this is for another engineered explosives. Goes to their turn. Yeah, all right, so Jace can just bounce the Flickerwisp. Yep, got the Bolt opponent. All right, well, we'll take it. Down to 1. Expressive Iteration to another Dragon's Rage. Gross. Okay, well, unfortunately, that's the game. We should have won game 2. I forgot to check how many cards my opponent had in their hand, and we should have just won game 2. I think we can make this hand work. Let's go Plains, Aether Vial. Our opponent chose not to play first, so it could be 8-rack, in which case Thalia will probably do some work. Yep, Urborg, Inquisition. Well, maybe Thalia won't do any work. Yep. Whatever happened to starting with Raven's Crime? All right, tick up our Aether Vial. Flickerwisp. Temple Garden tapped. Pass the 10. There's a Saga. Yep. Thoughtseize. Takes the Flickerwisp. Okay. And runs out the rack, targeting us. Well, it's getting about that time, isn't it? Aether Vial ticking up. Let's play Ghost Quarter. I'm going to run out Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there, because I don't think they have any main deck artifact destruction, and if we can start getting in some hits, we're going to draw some cards. All right, there's a Saga ticking up. They do have the land, but are they just going to make a construct? Be happy if they do. Looks like they will be. Aether Vial ticking up. The rack's going to hit us. They're fetching. Mountain. Okay. Kolaghan's Command, but you're targeting the Aether Vial. Interesting. Do they have a second copy? All right. Well, we take 2. We won't use the dead Aether Vial's ability. Solitude's interesting. Well, let's run out Brutal Cathar. Pass the turn there. Okay, they got another copy of the rack. I thought they were going to get a Pithing Needle. Liliana of the Veil, though. Tick it up. Come on, tick it up. Ticking it down. All right. Brutal Cathar's gone. Go to our turn. Take 4. Another Aether Vial. Well, we might as well just hold that and pass. Blackcleave Cliffs. They tick up the Liliana, which means our next creature's guaranteed to die. Pithing Needle, and we'll scoop it up. All right, let's bring in the Night of Autumns. Let's bring in the Sanctifiers. I think we're cutting the Brutal Cathars. They don't really run that many creatures. They run Croxar. They do run Croxar. Sanctifier can deal with Croxar. I'm going to cut Vials. That's probably wrong, but I'm going to do it. I want an abundance of threats. All right, we get to go first this time. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. Windswept Heath. Crack it. Get myself a plains. Run out my Esper Sentinel. Now their turn 1 hand hate will actually only break even with the number of cards. Yep, Bloodstained Mire. And they are passing. Horizon Canopy. Sanctifier. Pass the turn there. Oh no, we get an attack. Yay, we get to attack. Take it down to 19. Pass the turn. They're cracking the Bloodstained Mire. Blood Crypt tapped. Mishra's Factory. Inquisition. Are you paying the 1 opponent? They are. Take the Giver of Runes. I suspect they have the Kozilek Board Wipe in hand. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 3. Let's go Ghost Quarter, Night of Autumn. 2+1/+1 counters. Pass the turn. Kolaghan's Command. Hitting our Esper Sentinel, making us discard, but letting us draw. Okay. Temple Garden goes away, I guess. Go to our turn. Plains as well. Maybe we hold that. Let's run out Thalia, go to combat, swing in for 6, pass the turn there. That's the Urza Saga. Liliana, ticking down. Sacrifice Thalia, go to our turn, let's run out Thalia. Go to combat, attack Liliana, attack them. Let's just pass the turn there. Urza Saga gets a counter. They play a Bloodstained Mire. They're cracking it down to 4. You're kind of in a pickle here, opponent. Pass to us. Play Tectonic Edge. Let's go to combat and attack. Yep. Scoop it up there. Alrighty, that was much better. I liked not having Aether Vial. I really did. Would Brutal Cathars be better than some of the Solitudes? Because they are not running a lot of creatures, so at least we can cast these early and get them down. Alright, swap them out. Brutal Cathar can swing into a Liliana at least. I don't want a mulligan, but they are playing first. Let's keep. It's gonna be gross. Alright. Blackcleave Cliffs into the Inquisition. Takes the Sanctifier. Passes to us. Let's play Windswept Heath and pass. Inquisition. Takes the Skyclave. All right. I'm just going to assume we're playing off the top of our deck for this entire game. Windswept Heath gets plains. Go to our turn. Brutal Cathar. Ghost Quarter pass. They pass back. Windswept Heath crack it. Plains. Brutal Cathar pass. Cracking the Bloodstained Mire. Blood Crypt untapped. Dreadbore, yep. Go to our turn. Batterskull's good. Let's play Forest. Let's run out Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn. So then this way, if they waste their removal on the Sword of Fire and Ice, Batterskull might survive. And if not, we can play Flickerwisp and then immediately equip it. Raven's Crime. Get rid of Flickerwisp then. So much for that plan. Go to our turn. They are stuck on 2 lands though. Horizon Canopy, Batterskull. Pass the turn. We just need them to whiff on the land for 1 more turn. They did not. Okay. No Kolaghan's Command, please. Liliana. Look, Liliana sucks, but we can handle it. All right, we have to sack the Germ token. Go to our turn. Windswept Heath. Giver of Runes. Equip the Giver of Runes with a sword. Pass the turn there. Urza Saga doing its thing. Another Liliana. Okay. Ticks down. Yep, we'll sack the Giver of Runes. Bloodstained Mire. Passing. In the end step, we're going to crack the Windswept Heath. We're going to get a Plains. I'm going to return Batterskull to hand. Go to our turn. Brutal Cathar as well. Well, I think it's Batterskull. Ghost Quarter, the Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. Opponent cracking the Bloodstained Mire. Goes to their turn. Alright, ticking up the Liliana. We're going to lose the Brutal Cathar. Yep, and just passing. Esper Sentinel. Opponent Kolaghan's Command. Target player discards a card, destroy target artifact. Let's crack Horizon Canopy to draw. Okay, that's cool. Let's get the Batterskull back to hand. Let's discard an Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. Liliana making us discard. What are the chances we draw a land? Oh, they can tick down the Liliana as well. All right, Esper Sentinel's got to go. Colligan's command gets rid of both of our things. No. That was how we were going to win the game. Need a Skyclave. Sanctifier doesn't do it. Well, we better play it out, make them tick down the Liliana, at least exile their graveyard, I suppose. But Sanctifier is not the draw we wanted. Pass the turn there. Liliana ticks down, deals with our Sanctifier. Go to our turn, play the plains, pass the turn. Liliana ticks up, so now our next creature is guaranteed to die. Urza's Saga. Okay, getting close to the end game here. Solitude. Okay, maybe not. Pass the turn. Urza's Saga ticks up to 2. Liliana ticks up. We cast Solitude in response. So now they have to discard a card. And then they might have removal for the Solitude. So then they're empty-handed too. I guess we'll find out. If it's Colligan's command, I'm going to be very upset. Go to my turn. Timeless Dragon. Okay. Let's go to combat. Attack Liliana. Ooh, Liliana's down. Cast a Timeless Dragon. Pass the turn. All right. Urza's Saga makes a construct. Urza's Saga doing its thing. Making another construct. Getting themselves another artifact, which should be a rack here. Yep. Urborg and Liliana. Ticks down. All right. Bye-bye Solitude, I guess. Go to our turn. Get domed for 3. Stoneforge. So Stoneforge can get Kaldra. Yeah, okay. So do we attack? Yeah, we have to attack the Liliana. Stoneforge. Yes. Get the Kaldra. Pass the turn. So now they swing in for 6. Okay, well, we'll take the 6. Smallpox. I guess we'll sack Stoneforge then. This plains is looking awfully silly. Go to our turn. The rack hits us again. Night of Autumn. That's a good one. Let's take out the rack. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. Take it down to 10. Pass the turn. No attacks. Interesting. Ghost Quarter. That's good for Urza's Sagas. Let's play it. Let's go to combat. I guess we run out. Do we swing in for 5 here? They could have bolts, which would suck. If they get bolt removal spell, we're just dead. But nothing we can do about that. Pass the turn. Hey! All right. Got there against the 8-rack deck. Eee, that was way too close. All right, final round and we've won the die roll. Opponent reveals a Loris. Let's keep. Let's go Horizon Canopy, Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Island. Ruin Crab. Yay, what a good way to end it. It's a mill. All right, Aether Vial ticking up. Tectonic Edge. Let's run out Thalia. Pass the turn there. Hedron Crab. Yep. Fetch land. Ugh. Opponent's not cracking the land though. Well, Aether Vial. Yes. Give of Runes. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up to 2. Stoneforge. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Let's give Thalia Pro Blue. Go to combat. Swing in. Now we're going to see if we can get him. Nope, we can't. They're clever. The only thing scarier than Mill is a Mill player who knows what they're doing. Field of Ruin. Well, here it comes anyway. Mills us a bunch more. Well, that's the sword gone, so there's no point searching with the Stoneforge. Crack in their Misty Rainforest. Watery Grave. Untapped. Mills us some more. What are the chances they have removal for the Stoneforge? I'll risk it. Stoneforge in. No, I don't want to search. Go to my turn. Aha! Aether Vial. Up to 3. Solitude's not bad. All right, let's put Kaldra into play. Give Thalia Pro Blue. All right, opponent casts Fatal Push on the Thalia. That's good. Still swinging in for 5. They take it. Let's play the Windswept Heath and pass. We don't have to crack it though. All right, they play the island. Mill us a whole bunch. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Okay. Down to 8 cards in library. You need some good draws here, deck. Aether Vial. Let's tick it up. No, let's not. Timeless Dragon 2. So we're dead to a lot. So do we... I think we do. We crack a Horizon Canopy to draw. Hope to hit a white spell. I think we do it again. Skyclave. Take out the Ruin Crab. Go to combat. Attack with everything. Opponent takes it. Yep, we're dead to a land. Mill a bunch. They fail to ruin us. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and we scoop it up. Gross. All right, Mill's always fun, isn't it? And Gaddock Teegs might be coming in, because that stops the trap, doesn't it? Archive Trap costs 5. That'd be nice. Pretty happy to go down to 1 vial for this matchup and keep everything else the same. Do we want the Night of Autumns? Can destroy artifacts and enchantments. I think we have enough. Yeah, they're running Loris, so they're not running anything too bad. Let's run it back like that, just with the Teegs in to stop the traps. All right, let's go first. Let's keep Tectonic Edge, Aether Vial, pass. We are leaning heavy on this Vial, but I think Mill is a bad enough matchup that I do not care. Dark Slick Shores, Hedron Crab. All right, let's go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Drew the Timeless Dragon. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with that, so let's play Tectonic Edge, Aether Vial in an Esper Sentinel. All right, I'm happy to risk 3 cards. Pass the turn, because if they have another crab, it might be a 3 toughness one. They play the land. Okay, gonna mill 3 cards then. There's my Gaddock Teeg. Fatal Push on my Esper Sentinel. You're paying the 1 opponent. They are. Okay, Esper Sentinel goes away. Well, no harm in waiting. They've played their land drop. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Plains is all right. Let's play that. Oh, we could have plane cycled there, couldn't we? We can do that later. So with that in mind, let's Solitude getting rid of Skyclave. Take out the Hedron Crab. Pass the turn there. We don't want a plane cycle, do we? No, we do not. Maybe getting rid of Skyclave was a mistake then, because that'll be searching and we don't want them to trap us. Now, often they don't run it, but also they can if they want. Island, and they're just passing. Okay, not even getting Loris to hand. Aether Vial ticking up. Just pass the turn there. Visions of Beyond, just cycling it. So I feel like maybe they were hoping we would search and then they could draw 3. Island. Surgical Extraction on my Solitude. Okay, well, there's 3 of them in the deck, opponent. They didn't take the one out of the graveyard. I mean, I don't have a way to get it back, but they didn't take it out. I suppose that makes sense. They run Visions of Beyond. They paid 2 life for that, though. They didn't pay the mana. Engineered Explosives on 1. Okay, popping the explosives. So let's Aether Vial in a Skyclave. Let's take them off their black. Go to my turn. Run out Esper Sentinel. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Take it down to 16. Pass the turn. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. We get to draw, which means we mill an extra 1, basically. It's a land, it's not bad. All right, only 12 cards went away that time. Okay, let's go to our turn then. These double white, no white source cards are killing me here. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 3. Ghost Quarter, pass. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, we draw a card. Stoneforge, okay, that's good. We're down to 5 cards in library though, that's not good. Go to our turn. Windswept Heath. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Say no. Go to combat. Swing in for 3, which means we can get him down to 1 next turn if we're alive, so I don't think we're winning this one. Opponent is just passing though. Okay, put Kaldra into play. Go to combat. Swing in. Take it down to 2. All right, what happens from there? Do you get us, opponent, or do we get you? We got them? That's weird. Did taking them off black just stifle their hand that much? Interesting. All right. We had 1 vial and we lent on it so hard that game and it feels so bad, but I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take out an Esper Sentinel and a Giver of Runes so I can bring in more 2-drops. Pass the turn. They lean pretty heavily on the Tasha's Hideous Laughter. This means we mill 3 less cards, I guess. I'm going to keep this one. Opponent mulligan to 6. Okay. Island, Ruin Crab. I suppose we could have just brought our whole sideboard in. It's not like anything's bad in this matchup. Just things are not great. Ruin Crab's probably the worst one we could have seen. Let's go Plains, Esper Sentinel, pass. And then we can run out Thalia and that can stop them from trapping us so we can Stoneforge. Ruin Crab, yep, this isn't great, but they don't have the land drop. What did they keep? Okay, I think it's still Thalia. Ghost Quarter, Thalia, pass. Another Ruin Crab, still no land drop though. All right, Stoneforge is in the clear then. Go to my turn. Esper Sentinel 2, Windswept Heath, let's crack it. Temple Garden, treat yourself, pay 2 life. Stoneforge Mystic, let's get Kaldra. Let's run out another Esper Sentinel, so even if they have a Fatal Push off a land, we're drawing 2 cards. Let's attack with both. Let's make them think about their blockers. They can't just throw the Hedron Crab in front of a Thalia. Pass the turn there. Hey! Oh, we got there. That felt good, actually. I hate playing mill, but they got stuck on 1. Why would you keep 1 land hand against taxes? Because you had all the Ruin Crabs, but you can't do anything with them. And yeah, Kaldra's coming down. They're going to have to start blocking and that's going to hurt them. And yeah, that worked really well. All right. Looks like I'm not going to be deleting that middle game from the recording because we won. And that's not all there is to it. It needs to be entertaining, but I'm so surprised we won that other game. I'm so surprised. Yeah, all right. Let's go to the wrap up, I guess. Alrighty, green-white taxes with no green cards in the main board and Knight of Autumn and Gaddock Teeg in the side. We went 3-2, which seems to be pretty standard for me in leagues these days. It definitely felt as strong as a mono white deck in game 1. That forest, that basic forest needs to go. Yeah, that was only a hindrance. Basically, the basic forest is a colorless land in this list, so we were running an extra colorless land, and even though we had the Timeless Dragon, it wasn't effective enough at getting us our plains. So yeah, we did sometimes get stuck wanting our double white. So basic forest goes away, and I think I'd be okay with it just being a plains. I don't think we need the white. It could even be Pathway or something, or even another Temple Garden. But yeah, there's definitely options there. Main deck feels pretty solid. The Brutal Cathars just help with a bit of overlap between what Solitude and Skyclave Apparition can hit, getting the Murktide. I need to remember to look at everything on the board because my opponent's hand only had one card in it, so I knew it was Ragavan in the Murktide matchup. So I knew it was safe to Solitude and take out the Murktide Regent, which then meant we would have had Skyclave Apparitions for the following threats. So, silly of me, I guess. Punted that one away. The big misplay we made in game 1 against the Charbelcher deck was we just happened to draw land after land after land. And yeah, if you want to get better at playing Magic, get better at drawing lands when you need them and not drawing them when you don't need them. We had good tech for that, the Gaddock Teeg. I will definitely remember to bring in Burrenton Forge-Tender next time, because now I know that they're running Furies. Fury would not have been able to get past a Burrenton Forge-Tender, so our Gaddock Teeg still would have been in there. I don't think we lose if we can stop the Fury, because they can't kill the Gaddock Teeg. So yeah, if we had Burrenton Forge-Tender and Giver of Runes to protect the Gaddock Teeg, so we just take out all the creature removal. No Solitudes, no Brutal Cathars, trim a couple of Aether Vials so we can get the Night of Autumns in. Yeah, that seems right. We got very lucky against Mill. We got incredibly lucky against 8-Rack. Those games were tough, and we got there. I say lucky, but we definitely played to our outs, and we sideboarded correctly for them. Maybe against 8-Rack we could have been a bit more generous by taking out more creature removal, but in the end we had enough threats that we did okay. And then Scapeshift, yeah, we were able to take out Scapeshift. We kept Gaddock Teeg on the board. They weren't able to Scapeshift us. In game 2, in game 3, we were just representing enough life gain that they couldn't get through it all. Solitude's able to hit your own creatures, so I would have Solituded my own Kaldra to keep us in the game. But overall, I feel like the list is alright. I think Gaddock Teeg is very good in the format right now, to the point where I'm almost tempted to try and main deck him, and maybe that's where you go into a Urion style list, green-white Urion. Aether Vial's good, but it's not 100% necessary, I find. So yeah, I don't know, but I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have too. And until next time, have fun.